I'm Michael Ducy. I'm a solutions architect with Chef, and what I do is help enterprises understand how they can optimize their IT manufacturing process with Chef. And what I mean with that, by that is, if you think about all the work that we do in IT, we're actually producing a good, and in many cases we're hopefully adding value to the business. And what's been the problem for a long time is that that value hasn't been recognized by the business, or IT hasn't been delivering the value the way the business wants them to. So what we do at Chef is we help companies how they can actually understand how to optimize the flow of applications and the flow of their work through what we kind of call this value chain, to where you can actually have code come in and push that code out to actually have a useful product at the end. And the way that actually applies to cloud is that we can also help companies build their cloud infrastructure, build and manage their PaaS environments, so that they can move that code into production faster, so they can actually recognize value from that business application that they're trying to deliver to their end customers. And that end customer could actually be a consumer, or it could actually be someone else inside of their business as well.
Yeah, from what we were talking about earlier, obviously you see a lot of value in the platform as a system, as a service environment.
Yep.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, so what's interesting is that if you look at IT as a manufacturing process, and some people kind of don't like doing that because they think coding is an art, and that's okay. But I think if you think of like IT is actually producing a good and trying to add value, infrastructure as a service optimizes the value chain in one very small area. And so what's awesome about infrastructure as a service is you get a fully functional operating system at the end that you can then go and do a whole bunch more work on top of. That's not extremely useful because now I have to go do all this other work. What's awesome about platform as a service, as I see it, is that you're optimizing the delivery of that product even further up the stack. So now instead of deploying, now I have to deploy my application container, and now I have to deploy my database. Now all I have to do is deploy my application, and all the plumbing is kind of taken care of, and that we're further optimizing up the value chain is kind of the way I see platform as a service working. So that you actually have this this service that you can consume to deliver the application, and so the service I consume, and then I have to do a bunch of work on top of, and then I eventually get to deliver my application, which is more of infrastructure as a service.